Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining Cheryl and I this evening on this call. We're super excited to tell you all about our superfood nutritional system. So we're going to get right into it. I'm just going to share my screen. We'll get right into our slideshow for this evening. Here we go. Okay. So I would like again to introduce myself. My name is Flaig. I have my master's in science and physical therapy, and I'm also a personal trainer. As you can see, Cheryl is also a physical therapist. In fact, we went to college together many moons ago. But look at all those other initials after her name. I really don't know what they all mean, but I do know that Cheryl is extremely smart, and I'm very, very blessed to have her as part of my team.
Hey everybody, I'm Cheryl Foster. I am a physical therapist by training. As Tara said, we met in college. Then we went separate ways, and I now live in South Carolina, just in the outskirts of Charlotte, North Carolina. I work full-time as a physical therapist, and I'm excited to share with you how Isagenix has really stepped into my life for the second time and what a difference it's made in a very short period of time.
Excellent. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to get started right now.
So as we go into the new year, undoubtedly there are things on your to-do list. One of those things for me is to think about how I want to project myself. And the question I ask myself is, how close am I to the weight that's actually on my driver's license? Or another question I have is, as I get ready to think about swimsuit season when our vacation rolls around, what are the chances that swimsuit's going to fit me next year or in the months that come ahead? I also know that as we get ready for New Year's, I'm looking at my black dress and I'm hoping it's going to fit. And thanks to Isagenix, I think I've gotten a lot closer. The other big thing I've been thinking about is childhood obesity. And being a mom of small kids, I think about what kind of foods I'm giving to my children. And with all these questions that are rolling around in the back of my mind, I'm really grateful for opportunities to find things that are going to make things better for my family and better for me.
So, on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your health? I mean, are you a 10? Are you a 1? We are going into 2017 in less than 1 week, and this is going to be the year of the goal crushers. So I hope all of you are a 10 and you want to change. You want to change for the better. So we are going to show you tonight how Isagenix can help you crush your goals in 2017.
Remember back to the day when we didn't have to worry about our air, our water, or where our food came from? According to a 1997 UCLA study, in order to equal the nutrient content of 1 cup of spinach in 1953, you would have to eat 43 cups of spinach, and that was in 1997. Our food is no longer packed with vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals the way it once was. In fact, you would have to eat between 17,000 and 22,000 calories each day of food just to give your body 100% of the vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals it needs. Can you eat 22,000 calories today? I know I can't.
Heck no, I can't. And you know what? Speaking of 22,000 calories, if you ate that many calories each day, you would become morbidly obese extremely fast. The global weight loss market in 2015 was at $672 billion per year. That means people are looking for solutions. They are looking for solutions for weight loss, and we have those solutions.
The big thing to know is that diets don't work. Almost all Americans at some point in the last 5 years have tried and failed at traditional dieting. Look at the numbers on this slide here. They are absolutely eye-opening, but not in a good way. And people continue to get more and more obese with each year that passes. We are in the middle of an obesity epidemic, and the diets that people try have a 95% failure rate. Do you want to go into 2017 with solutions on how not to fail? Because if so, we have the answers.
Yes, we do, Cheryl. Isagenix has those solutions to transform your life. We have solutions for weight loss, increased energy, improved athletic performance, healthy aging, and wealth creation.
We're often asked what's different about Isagenix, and so many different systems have shakes, but Isagenix is not just about shakes or weight loss. Tonight, we're going to share with you about how Isagenix can combat the very things that cause weight gain, decreased energy, sap performance, and support the aging process. And the big thing to know is that Isagenix is totally different than most diets because unlike traditional dieting, we do not count calories.
No, we
Which
don't.
is huge. In fact, it's all about making your calories count. Our Isagenix shakes are perfectly balanced nutrition and will help you feel fuller for longer. They are a full meal replacement as opposed to other shakes that are purely supplemental. And when they're used with the entire system, they help to lower your overall caloric intake while keeping your body in your fat burning zone. And that is the key. Yep.
What's your favorite shake, Cheryl?
Oh, I absolutely love the Isagenix Dutch chocolate. It is thick and it keeps me full, and I feel like I have to even remind myself to eat my snacks when it's time.
Awesome. Chocolate's also my favorite, for sure. And we also have seasonal shakes that come out occasionally, and my super favorite is chocolate mint. Oh my gosh, I just drank one. It's really awesome. So what makes our shakes different than other shakes? Most whey protein shakes out there in the market use denatured protein, whereas Isagenix is undenatured whey protein. What does that mean? Our milk comes from cows in New Zealand and the United States that are grass-fed, milked seasonally, and never routinely given hormones or antibiotics. Because our cows are so healthy, our whey protein does not need to be denatured, which means heat or acid washed, so you can get the most complete and easily absorbed protein.
Did you know that even if you're eating whole foods, which is something we highly recommend, it no longer contains the nutrition it once did? That's why Isagenix provides your body with optimal nutrition, easy and conveniently, so it can be done, so your body can do what it was meant to do. Each shake has a complete amino acid profile, ionic trace minerals, and vitamins too. There are no stimulants, no hormones, and no artificial ingredients in any of our products. Let's listen to that again. There are no stimulants, no hormones, and no artificial ingredients in any of our products. That's right. No fake sugars, colors, flavors, or anything of the sort. It is clean food that exceeds USDA organic standards.
I love this slide. I absolutely love it. It just shows how much high quality nutrition goes in our shakes. For those of you that lead a vegan lifestyle or have dairy allergies or other sensitivities to whey, our dairy-free shakes may be an option for you. They come in berry chocolate and vanilla, and they are very tasty. Instead of having whey protein, they actually have a natural whole grain brown rice protein and pea protein with a complete amino acid profile, which not only maintains but also builds lean muscle while supporting healthy weight management.
Yeah, that's great. And most people will agree, even if they live in the US, that we live in a very toxic world. This is because of pesticides, chemicals, and pollution. Weight loss is important, but if you're not concentrating on removing the impurities in your body, you will continue to feel sluggish and the weight will return. So in order to combat this epidemic, we cleanse. But you're probably wondering what that even means. Cleansing with Isagenix includes a specific form of intermittent fasting with nutritional support. We drink the detox-supporting nutrient-dense liquid called Cleanse for Life. Not only are cleansers benefiting from intermittent fasting, but we're also supporting our bodies nutritionally by helping to remove impurities. Cleanse for Life provides nutritional support in the form of antioxidants, vitamins, and botanicals, which are essential for effective detoxification. Additionally, nutritional support is needed to counteract the oxidative damage that's caused by the toxins in our lives.
I love cleansing. What about you, Cheryl?
Oh, I'm telling you, Tara, it just makes me feel like my body has been reset. Like everything is suddenly in sync. I actually look forward to cleansing on my cleanse days.
So do I. I truly do. I really do. I get so much energy on those cleanse days. So are you wanting to get back in that little black dress that is tucked into the back of your closet that you haven't
Yes.
fit in years? Yeah. Cheryl's
Yep.
saying, yeah. Well, we have a solution. Cleansing can help. Our cleanse is not that type of cleanse. You won't spend the day in the bathroom. Isagenix is a nutritional cellular cleanse. A better way to think of cleansing is a modified fast with great support tools to help your blood sugar stay constant throughout the day. Think of it like this, like you're taking a shower on the inside. Your body is made up of trillions of cells that are both full of impurities and also nutritionally deficient. Isagenix addresses both of these issues with their systems, getting rid of all that junk, and your body becomes like a sponge, ready to absorb the superfood nutrition that you're going to enjoy on your shake days.
Isagenix addresses the root cause of many of our health and wellness issues, and one of the issues we all face is stress. Who doesn't have stress in their life? One of our favorite products is Ionic Supreme. It is a 1 ounce drink that you can enjoy up to 4 times a day that helps your body adapt to the many stressors you face every day. Using adaptogenic herbs to control cortisol levels, you can face your stressors head on, allowing your body to focus the mind, improve recovery, and normalize your body's systems. It also helps to elevate your daily performance and release even more weight. We refer to this product as liquid gold, and I can't imagine a day without my Ionics. In fact, Tara, I was just listening to a whole presentation as a continuing education course about stress and how it causes weight gain. Mm-hmm. And it's absolutely amazing the links that they found and how that not only increases your weight, but it also does dangerous things with your blood pressure. And I'm so happy to have Ionics to help combat all of that.
I think we're all happy to have Ionics in different situations. For example, kids being on Christmas break right now, mommy loves to have her Ionics around here. And I think, today was a 2 Ionics day for me.
For me too.
Ageless Essentials with Product B Isagenesis. Let me explain a little bit to you what these convenient AM and PM packs have in them. Basically, pretend you're looking at a shoelace with, at the ends of the shoelaces are those little plastic tips. And as you wear your shoes, the tips start to fray. Just like when you get older, the ends of your DNA are called telomeres, and they start to fray as you get older. What these vitamins do is they help support and help slow down the telomere breakdown at the ends, therefore helping with the aging process, therefore age more healthfully. I don't know about you, Cheryl, but I noticed since I've been using these, my skin is softer. People tell me I look younger. I mean, I'm only getting older, but they're telling me I'm looking younger. I love these vitamins.
Yeah, I think they're fantastic. In fact, this slide helps to underscore the value of these vitamins. This slide shows you that you would have to spend $550 a day to purchase all the nutrient-containing foods you get in 1 day of Ageless Essentials with Isagenix. For a daily cost of about $4.15, Ageless Essentials with Isagenesis provides you with all the vitamins and minerals that support that healthy aging that you're talking about.
I love this slide too. Totally agree with you. So Isagenix isn't just shakes and cleanse and Ionics. It has over 70 different support products, including a full skincare line, joint and pain relief, brain and sleep support, a wonderful performance line, which we'll talk about in a little bit, energies, and what mom and dad doesn't like to be in the car, traveling from holiday to holiday, and have some healthy snacks and bars in the car for the kids to snack on. I know we don't stop at gas stations anymore to eat. I just have a bunch of isoline bars in the car.
Yeah, they are absolutely fantastic. And as I said, as a mom of young children, I am so thrilled that my kids love these shakes and the bars. I know that I'm giving them quality food, and it's just such a relief to me as a therapist to know that I'm not feeding them the garbage that they were once eating. And then here we are on this slide. It's talking about how Isagenix compares with a heart-healthy diet. There's a lot of science supporting Isagenix, and that was really important to me as a therapist. And a study that compared our system against the leading heart-healthy diet. In fact, Isagenix came way out on top. The Isagenix participants experienced a 50% weight loss that exceeded the group that were just on the heart healthy diet. They also had 40% more fat loss and twice as much visceral fat loss. The visceral fat is the fat that surrounds your vital organs and is responsible for things like myocardial infarction, which is a heart attack. So this is absolutely key for living a longer, healthier life. So I think this is pretty amazing. Don't you think so, Tara?
Oh my gosh, I love this study. Absolutely. And when people truly understand what visceral fat is and that it surrounds our organs and puts pressure on our heart and all of our organs, to get rid of that is like a getting the fat off the organs is just like, that's what we need. That's what we need. So
Absolutely.
just in case you are breastfeeding out there, or you're pregnant, or you wonder if you can give these to your kids, just like Cheryl said, every single morning, my 3 boys drink a shake. And yes, we have all the shakes in the cabinet. It's kind of like a little bit like breakfast bar. What shake do you want? I want 1 scoop of this, 1 scoop of this. But you know what? Our shakes don't have any stimulants or artificial ingredients, and our products are free of gluten and other additives. So children can enjoy the shakes. And as for pregnant and breastfeeding moms, yes, you can use our products. You can't use all of them, but you can use them for sure to have a healthy mom and a healthy Isa baby. I truly wish I would have known about this when I was pregnant with my boys.
Yeah, I sure wish I had been using it at that point too.
Yeah.
But for those of you who are really into fitness, and I know there's a lot of people that start on Isagenix like me who are away from fitness, and then as they become more health conscious, they can get back into it or competing. Tara, this performance line is just phenomenal, and I'm starting to really understand the benefits of our performance line. Another great part of this is the Isagenix Pro Shake, which is the go-to shake for those who are really fitness oriented. With 36 grams of protein, you can increase your performance and recovery when you incorporate the shake into your daily routine. This has the same micronutrient profile as the Isagenix shake, but it has lower carbs and sugar and higher protein. So you're getting a double whammy there. The Isagenix Pro now comes NSF certified, so there's no doubt that Isagenix prides itself on having clean products for elite athletes. Isagenix can be an amazing tool for athletes. Cleansing, the right kind of protein, and the proper pre- and post-workout routine are the perfect tools for building muscle and increasing performance.
Totally agree, Cheryl. Love our AMP system. There Amanda and I are. We just completed a half Ironman distance. If you don't know what that is, 1.2 mile swim, 56-mile bike ride, half marathon, which is 13.1 miles in over 100-degree temperature. That was that day. So what some of our Amped products, take a look at that first one there in the blue container. That's Amped Power. Amped Power is a pre-workout supplement. It prepares your body for better strength and power before your workouts. Amped Fuel is a mid-workout gel used to sustain energy and fuel your body for sustained endurance. Amped Nox is a pre-workout shot to support nitric oxide production so you can train harder and longer. And my favorite, Amped Recover, is a post-workout supplement with branched-chain amino acids to help your muscles rebuild after your workout, which is super important for athletes.
Yeah, and I want to say too that, as I mentioned earlier, I wasn't really doing a lot of working out initially when I started with Isagenix, but then I've quickly realized that the workouts I was doing, once I started incorporating the AMP line into it, even though I wasn't doing elite level performance, my ability to work out longer and harder with less effort was substantial. So I'm really glad I started it. And the reason I'm glad I started it is because of the Isa Body Challenge. The Isa Body Challenge is free. It is a 16-week challenge that is sponsored entirely by Isagenix. And for participants who participate in it, you sign up, you take your pictures before and after, and you're also going to write a small little essay saying how the 16-week challenge has affected your life. For me, this has been clutch. I have changed so much in the last 12 weeks, both physically, mentally, and I've just kind of gotten myself back in gear. So here we have a picture of me on the left. This was approximately 12 weeks ago. And then here we have me on the right. That was taken yesterday. And it's a little bit difficult to see, but I think it is overall it's obvious that I've had dramatic weight loss. In 12 weeks of working out only 30 minutes 4 times a day and sticking to the Isagenix weight loss system, I have lost 40 pounds on the scale, which my physician estimates at 50 pounds of fat loss with approximately 8 to 10 pounds of lean muscle gain. So my physician was absolutely astounded when I went in there last week for my blood work. He said he's never heard someone get excited to come in for lab work or to see the physician for their follow-up. And I said, I told you 12 weeks ago I was going to be a lot less, and I'm here to show you that I am. And he was truly amazed, asked me to stay in the office for the next 3 weeks and go door to door to see all of his patients to help them understand that it is possible to lose weight and be happy and healthy at the same time. So I am absolutely thrilled with my results. I mentioned earlier that I had used Isagenix in the past. I used Isagenix approximately 10 years ago, back when it first was really starting to become more of a mainstream option here on the East Coast. And after that 30 days, I had lost 20 pounds and I had a life change. I changed jobs and I completely forgot about Isagenix. So when I reached out to Tara 12 weeks ago, or about 16 weeks ago, saying I was ready to make a change, she got me set up. We did a little bit of coaching and she's been along with me for the ride, and it has been a great ride. My goal is to win the IsaBody Challenge that I just spoke about. And by doing that, I stand to win up to the $25,000 grand prize. And if I don't win the whole thing, I know that I'll get something of the $200,000 prizes that Isagenix gives out. And just for entering and completing the 16 weeks, all of us get $200 in a credit of Isagenix products. So it's really just a win-win all the way around.
And I know you guys don't know Cheryl, but she will win this thing. And then I'm going to have to go and watch her walk across stage and be her biggest cheerleader there. So I'm excited for Cheryl to win that. Speaking of Isagenix, the vision of Isagenix is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest, yes, the largest health and wellness company in the world. Isagenix is on track. Now we're only a few days away from the end of the year to hit the $1 billion a year for this year, 2016. That's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm. That is amazing. So let's talk a little bit about stress again. Did you know that money and work are primary stresses for 76% of people? With money being the number one stressor in people's lives and the leading cause of divorce, Isagenix also has a solution for that.
Are you sick of your 40-40-40 job? The average person spends 86,400 hours at work in their life. Those are all hours away from your family. Wouldn't you rather be at home with your family than spending all of those hours at work away from them? I'm just going to share my story here with you. On the left side of your screen, you're going to see my gym. Yes, I was a gym owner before you started with Isagenix, and I was struggling. I was struggling to pay my bills. I was never home for dinner, like ever home for dinner. And I always had to say no to my kids. I have 3 boys. I had to say no to them because I just couldn't afford anything. So about 18 months ago, my freshman college roommate, Genevieve Elliott, introduced me to Isagenix, and I began sharing Isagenix right away with as many people as I knew. I ended up closing my gym within 6 months of starting Isagenix. And in the middle picture there at the top, where I'm pointing to the top, that was at Celebration, where I actually scored the highest. I was number 1 in the 2-3 star pool in our company for that year. And guess what? I am home for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. I do not struggle to pay my bills. I now have retired my fiance, which is on the bottom left there, me on top of him. I've retired my fiance of his job of 22 and a half years. He's only 53 years old. And this is what we do all the time. We are committed to changing people's health. And because of Isagenix, we are free to do this wherever we want, whenever we want, and we want to help you transform your life too.
So you have to ask yourself if you're ready to finally enjoy your life with your family. Are you ready for time and financial freedom? I actually saw a sign today that said that if you're able to do what you want, then that is freedom. But if you really are able to enjoy what you're doing, then that's happiness. And I think that really falls back to Isagenix. You have to decide if you're ready to be able to work whenever you want or from wherever you want. We have a solution for all of those things. Isagenix is the right company to align yourself if these are your goals.
For sure. This is a picture I took when I was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee at the beginning of October. It was a little vacation Gail and I went on. We had some chocolates, we had some wine. We were actually in the hot tub when we took this picture, and that's our freedom. That's our work. We can work as long as there's Wi-Fi. We love our life. So how does this work? How can you share Isagenix? You use the products, you share the system with people, and when you share the system, you identify product sharers or business partners that you want to team up with to build your team.
Are you ready to transform your life, but also help to transform the lives of others? Growing your team is all about a concept called you plus two, them plus two. It works by you sharing a 30-day system with two friends and enrolling both of them within the same qualifying week. You can earn $150. This is just an example of how the money works with Isagenix. Another option would be to share the value or the President's Pack with the same two friends, and by doing this, you can earn $370 in 1 week. Essentially, this will help you pay back all or a very good large chunk of your first Isagenix order, and that's exactly what I did. It's just that easy. Think about it kind of like this. Isagenix does not advertise. Instead, Isagenix shares the revenue that it takes in with those of us who share with others.
Isagenix does offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, and that means if you're not satisfied within the first 30 days that you enroll, you can get 100% of your money back minus the shipping. I always say it's a win-win situation. You either lose weight and you win, or you're not satisfied with the product, it just doesn't work for you, and you get your money back. That's a win-win situation.
So this next slide here talks about the weight loss value or the President's Pack. This is the pack that's going to give you the most products at the best rate. So this is going to give you all the things that you need to be successful within the first month, but it will also give you enough so that when other people are asking what you're doing, you can let them try some of the things that you're using, including things like your shakes, Cleanse for Life, your Ionic Supreme, which we talked about, and even some of those bars that we talked about that are so great to have on hand for your family and your kids.
Oh yeah. The 30-day cleansing and fat burning system is the second most popular system. It's the most basic system, but it is all inclusive, and that means that you will get everything that you need to lose weight. You just won't get all the bells and whistles like the President Value Pack.
If you're like most Americans, then you're already spending over $600 a month on food. So really think about that. Most people will tell you that they feel like it's too expensive to try something new, but really think about how much money you're spending on an average day between your groceries and eating out. If you're like most Americans spending $600 a month or more, then Isagenix system may actually save you a lot of money while you lose weight and or get healthy. And this is exactly what happened for me. It's true. One shake with Isagenix is just $2.85. So take a moment to think about how much you're already spending on food every day. Are you spending $10, $15, or $20 a day on food that isn't even good for your body because it's not serving your body with the right minerals and nutrients? Or are you one of those people that skips meals? And that's another thing I learned about today, Tara, is that by skipping meals, it actually increases problems with people that have diabetes with their blood sugars. So that's another thing to really think about as more and more Americans are becoming pre-diabetic and diabetic. So if you're spending lots of money on your food, whether it's $10, $15, $20 a day, it's maybe time for you to make a change and save some change at the same time.
Oh yeah. What would offsetting your grocery budget or even earning extra income mean for you? What if you could earn extra money for a date night out each week with your spouse, pay off some debt, or save for a family vacation? When you put your mind, your heart, and your effort into something, your dreams do come true. Again, and this is our theme here, dream. If you dream, you achieve it, and then what? You repeat it.
What would offsetting your grocery budget or earning some extra income mean for you? That's your decision you're going to have to think about. And that's a really important question to ask yourself, because now is your time to shine. If you'd like, we'd love to know what your goals are and how we can help you take control of your health and be the best person you can be in 2017.
And I love this slide, Cheryl, because again, if you don't take care of your body, where are you going to live? You can change houses, you can change towns, you can change states, you can change countries. You cannot physically get out of your body. You have to live in it. And if you have to live in it, you might as well take pretty darn good care of it. That's one of my things, that I always say. If you don't take care of your body, where are you going to live? So Isagenix, it's all natural. It's not a diet. It's, again, not a diet. It's a nutritional rebalancing system. With your enrollment, we give you free personal coaching, really good coaching. We are very attentive to your needs. There is a 100% money back guarantee. And the only thing you have to lose is unwanted impurities and fat while gaining lean muscle and energy. Oh yeah, I forgot. And maybe live a little longer and healthier. So, who's in?
We just want to thank you so much for spending part of your day with us and our team. We hope you've learned some really great things about how Isagenix can make a difference in your life. Please contact the person who invited you to this event so we can help you get started. We look forward to helping you take steps towards your health goals, and please don't be afraid to reach out to us at any time.
Yes, and I want to thank everyone too for spending your evening with us. From Cheryl all the way in South Carolina and Tara all the way in Central Illinois, we do thank you for your time this evening, and we hope that you have learned something and that you have learned that you want to join our Dream, Achieve, Repeat team. Oh, thanks everyone. Bye.